for the first time ever in my mother life.
What'd you get?
A Brazilian wax.
So I felt like, going over this clip because we need to discuss men today. Andrew Schulz is, Andrew Schulz and Charlamagne are discussing things that are disgusting. Andrew Schulz is going to humiliate, what's his name, Charlamagne the God, because that's what Andrew Schulz does on the show. Charlamagne is always like the butt of the joke, and it's like, all right, cool, like there's people who are comfortable with being the butt of the joke and like whatever, right? You serve a purpose, but I just find him to be just pointless. Like it's like how like some of the stuff he says. Anyway, the video didn't even start yet. Let's go ahead and watch it.
From the front to the back, I look like a mother newborn. I feel so light. I feel so mother fresh. Okay? Yes, I'm judging and looking down on all you hairy dick, hairy ball, hairy ass cheek having motherfuckers. Okay? Yeah, I'm fresh. I'm clean. Yeah, you laugh now.
Did your wife convince you?
Now, hold on. Yeah. Did you do this area right here, like on top of your dick?
I got everything.
So you're bald completely.
Bro, bald top of the dick, bald on the sides, bald on the scrotum,
Landing strip?
bald in between the gooch, bald in the ass cheeks. Ass.
I have an absolute problem with the conversation that's taking place here. I think it is inappropriate. No, I am not a prude. I don't think that two men really need to be on camera talking about this. It's like, I know we do things to be funny. We have a feminization problem of men in America. We do. There was a time, I'm sorry guys, I'm not sorry. I'm 40 years old, bro. Like, men just didn't talk like this. Even if they decided to do something like this, I would be mortified if I ever heard my father on the phone with his friends saying like, yeah, and then they shaved this, and I'd be like, oh my God, I would probably say we got to get dad to the emergency room if something is not right here. Okay. There's too much of this like comfortability of, kind of pushing, at the line of this almost homosexual behavior. Yes, I said it. By the way, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and the notification bell. And I already know half of my followers. I'm just going to have to start this channel from scratch. It's okay. God is good. It's okay. I cannot deal with it. I'm sorry. I'm not going to sit here and lie. Let's go ahead and listen to the rest of the degeneracy. Then I'm going to show you what happened between me and Vinny from PBD Podcast because of something like this.
Crack, because I don't got nothing on my ass cheeks.
Like, why?
You got a hairy ass. You should do it.
I've done it.
You got a Brazilian wax before?
Like, but how do you know he has? It's the subliminal messaging, yo. Like, I'm sorry. Like, this channel, if you go back to the catalog, and I will not make these episodes ever again. I won't make them again as far as, like, the trans stuff. I devoted a lot of time to that, okay? So the subliminal messaging of saying everything is okay, I'm seeing it, and I'm calling it out. Why are you telling Andrew? Oh, yeah, but you got a hairy, so you should do. This is talk for women, okay? Okay. Sorry, all right. Let me try to get through 2 minutes.
Not Brazilian. No, I got my ass waxed. Because I had to do a role where I was like a crackhead and I had to run naked down the street.
You had to show your ass?
The director looked at my ass. He was like, nah, we got to do something about this.
Wait a minute. So he didn't think you had an ass fit for a crackhead?
He was like, it's too hairy.
God damn. Yeah. What does he think crackhead ass look like?
I don't know. He had an idea.
Who was this director that used to sell drugs and used to fuck crackheads in the ass?
Honestly, he must have done some shit. I told you, he kind of Me Too'd me.
Really?
Yeah, he like touched my butt. Down? He touched my butt when I showed him.
It was too hairy?
No, I don't know, but like you could just look at it to know if it's hairy. Like
this
you don't
is
have
after the wax or before?
This is before.
Okay, because after the wax, that shit glows. You gotta get a little pinch.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Wiping is amazing with that hair down there.
My God, yo, and shitting period.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I have vines catching these logs all of this fucking time.
Yeah. No, it's incredible.
This shit was like literally. I'm like, yo, this shit feels smooth.
You don't tear the toilet paper.
Nothing. Yeah. Smooth, just plopping right out.
And so you might as well just shove something in it too while you're at it, right? Like, is that what we're preparing to tell people here? How am I wrong for feeling the way that I do about this? I'm not. We are in a society where being like, man, I'm a woman. I am a woman and I love men. I want men to be men. That's what I don't want this conversation with men. It's too close to saying, yeah, and then, well, while they were in there, they did the inside too. You know, like, like, I know, I already know. I know you guys are going to just be like, yo, oh, well, what am I supposed to say? Like, this is more than it's mortifying. Like, I'm literally mortified by this conversation because it just shows me where this is all going, bro. It's not supposed to be normalized. You can do what you want with your personal life. That's between you and God, but it is not supposed to be normalized. I'll let a little bit more of it go, and then I'm going to show you Vinny.
Are you wiping? You like, what's up?
Yeah, it's like, because when you got like a hairy ass, it's like shitting through a spider web.
Shitting through a spider web is crazy.
I mean, that is what it is, right? Because it's going to get caught. You're going to have to kind of break it through. There's dingleberries there.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that to you guys, okay? Like, because you're okay. All right?
Mr. President! Stop! Give it to me! What are you doing? It's my turn. No, you had it last time!
Obviously, you're concerned.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Mr. President.
Now to get the 100%.
Wait, seriously?
She just became a big story tonight. Right?
My dad's finally gonna be proud of me. No, he's not. Yeah, you're probably right. Ooh.
Just nasty. Right? So, me, I was, look, I said, look. You already see it. Vinny's been speaking out against Israel a little too much. Time for the dress. I didn't know he was going to get so worked up about it. And then he got mad. He got mad at me. Oh, man. You know, and then people are showing me that he continues to wear a dress. But you know, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't about Israel. I probably was wrong. I was trying to save him and give him, you know, an excuse for this type of feminine like. What is happening here, right? So he said, OMG, you cracked the case. A sketch I wrote, produced, and casted myself and was actually part of some secret Israeli mission to get me in a dress. Incredible work. Seriously, quit your job. Be a detective. Just hope they don't drug test you because you clearly on some ish. And I gotta be, you're awesome, Vinny. Thank you, love. Everybody loves Vinny. You know what I mean? Everybody loves Vinny. So then I retweeted, like, you know, and we're not going to. So then I put low. That means nothing, Vinny. Why do I have to be high? Because I'm a Christian who sees things for what they are. Let us not act like Dave Chappelle didn't warn us about dresses decades ago. I'm just looking out for my Christians. It's all love, right? And so, looking out for Christians, I doubt you're shilling for people in this video. I don't even know what's happening here. So, you know, because I was getting hated on. And then, you know, I think, we went back and forth. Because I said, I don't even think he is. I was calling out the obvious. There's somebody else who said that he was a little on the sus side. I said, I'm calling out the problem. I thought he was battle tested. You weren't calling out the obvious. You made something up, ran with it like it was gospel. People like you are the problem, loud, clueless, and convinced your own delusions are revelations. Battle tested doesn't mean I sit back and while some paranoid internet clown tries to sound deep. It means I call out stupidity when I see it like this. I know, sure. And so, and then I said, I recognize a pattern, and I called it out. You are the only one who gives pushback on that panel when it comes to this situation. Because I'm not going to say it again. The next thing I know, you're in a dress. We are Christians. We are now more than ever, we need to come correct. If you think I'm wrong or crazy for feeling this way, so be it. And so he said, you recognize the pattern? No. You made a lazy assumption and judged me based on nothing. Then you wrapped it in Christianity like that excuses it. That is not discernment, it's hypocrisy. You clearly don't know me or anything about what I do. I've been acting and doing comedy for 20 years. But the thing is, though, like if you guys ever see my other channel I haven't been posting on, for the Asteroid News, I give him so much credit on the PBD podcast. Always been on his side. Right? I don't want to see you in a dress. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Right? He said, P.S. if you're going to claim Christ, start acting like it. And that's where I have a problem with you people. I already know somebody listening to this is already like, she's too radical for me. What's the point? What is the point, yo? I don't want to see men in dresses. Okay? I don't want to see men who claim to be men, Christian men, in dresses, flaunting around like this. We're not supposed to do it. We're not. I just don't. And then what's the point too for you to? This kind of went on, but I'm not gonna, because now it feels a little weird. But like, what is the point of you even getting mad at this? You're doing the same thing. Quick question: how many more instances like this have to happen before we stop pretending that this is, something must have happened to somebody? A man pretending to be a woman. He was charged with attempted murder. But what's the difference? Y'all basically like, all right, dig this, right? You're normalizing men looking like this. You are. And I'm not here to convince anybody. Look, if y'all think this is normal, that's fine. You have every right to feel how you want to feel. But when I'm listening to two men sit here and talk about how they got their behind fondled and everything else, and they're so excited about it, and they're normalizing it, and if you guys don't, I'll stop there. This is a problem. It is to normalize these kind of behaviors. We are at a point now where men are so afraid. They're so emotional. It's a constant, my gosh, it's constant emotions. It's constant getting worked up. And I feel like men aren't standing up the way that they should. I do not hate men. Okay, let me say little boys. I should have said that first. Or confused people. Because real men don't go through these confusions. Okay, real men are going to hear this and say, she's right, right? So I think men are the best at so many things. And I just want to get back to a place where some of this stuff is bizarre. You guys let me know. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.